So, you know, when this limit is either 1 or -1, when del x tends to 0 and del y tends to 0, then the limit is my 1 and -1. Since the limit is not unique, therefore f that is function z bar does not differential at any z. So now we come to the second questions. Fz is equal to mod z square. That is mod z square is x square plus y square is differential at origin, but not any other value of z. Only origin, differential at origin. So differential at origin, if you check it, so you see limit del z tends to 0, f of this. If you take origin, so z replaced by 0, z replaced by 0 because z is equal to 0. So only you will find del z by del z mod of del z this by del z. Now limit del z tends to 0, del z, what is the mod z square, you know, z into z bar, here del z into del z bar by del z. So now you can cancel del z, so you will find only del z bar. So limit x del x tends to 0, del y tends to 0. So now my voice is clear. Hello, Anshuman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
Yes, sir.
clear.
Uh, if I have any problem, you can tell me. Otherwise, I could know. So del x minus I del y is equal to 0. So how it is 0? You see it. Either del x tends to del x del y tends to 0. The result is 0. Right? Or if you take y is equal del y is equal to del x m del x, that is also 0. If you take, I have told you, approaching matter, so that can be approached through any path. So if you write, I have taken y is equal to mx, here del y is equal to m del x. So del x taking common, so automatically it is 0. So since it is 0, we conclude that the function is differential at origin only, not any other point. For z is not equal to 0, what will that value? F at z is equal to this. For any other point, z is not equal to 0. So result is this. So if we expanded z plus del z, so bar means that is this. So cancelling del z, so result is this. When del z tends to 0, you see it does not exist. Del z tends to 0, this result is not exist. If del z tends to 0, if del z is not equal to 0, then z is not equal to z bar. So you cannot cancel. So del z is not equal to del z bar. So this result does not exist. So about the continuity at any z of mod z square is equal to x square. So it is continuous. This function is continuous. This function is continuous at each point in the complex plane. Since the component x square and y square both are continuous at every point. This function is continuous. Mod z is equal to z square is continuous at origin as well as all the points. So if you examine the continuity of these functions, you will find that is the result is unique. But that is mod z square is not differentiable for all other points, only differentiable at origin. So we conclude that continuity does not imply differentiability, but differentiability implies continuity. Already you know in real calculus. Differentially implies previously we have taken, here we take mod z square, previously I have taken mod x. So this is about your, just I have concluded here. Differentiability implies continuity, but continuity does not imply differentiability. So here what I write here. So I have just prove that things. So last also I have what I have written here. So it is required another formula. Wrongly I have explained in advance. So if forgot about this, so when I'll next today I'll go to next chapter, that is CR equations. That is called CR equations. So when you go to CR equations, you can prove that is FZ mod Z square is not a differentiable for all any other points, only differentiable at origin. So now I will be skip to another slide, another topic, that is CR equation, Cauchy-Riemann equation, and analytic functions. So already you know the function is differentiable either at a single point or any other point in the domain. So in complex analysis, so we are not using the differential of the functions. So most important function here, that is called analytic functions, and that functions used for all the portions, that is rest of the all the portions. That is, if I will say that is a functions, it is a function means analytic functions. So why analytic functions? So differentiability is a small domain, differentiable at a point or differentiable at each point of the domain. Analyticity is a more stronger condition than the differentiability. That is, analytic function means it is a differential functions. Analytic function means it is a differential function. Just like I told you, differentiability implies continuity, but continuity does not imply differentiability. Here, analyticity implies differentiability, but differentiability does not imply analyticity. Are you clear? Analyticity implies differentiability. If the function is analytic, it must be differentiable. But a function is differentiable, but it is not analytic. Analytic meaning, what is the analytic functions? You see, I have defined the analytic function. First, you go for CR equations. That is Cauchy-Riemann equations. What is the Cauchy-Riemann equation? The function fz is equal to u plus iv, you know. That is the real part and imaginary part. Both are real and imaginary function of x and y in a rectangular coordinate. If it is a polar form, it will be r and theta. So this function is defined for all z in the domain D, and we claim the first order partial derivative u and v, real and imaginary part of the function fz, also exist in that domain D. That is first order partial derivative. You know, derivative and total derivative and partial derivative. Partial derivative means if you differentiate u with respect to x, u is a function of x and y here. If you differentiate u with respect to x, that means you differentiate u with respect to x partially, because the other variable treated as constants. Or if you take the derivative of u with respect to y, at that time x treated as constants, and that derivative is called partial because it is differential only with respect to y only. If u is a function of x, y, z, three functions. Similarly, we find differential of u with respect to x, u with z, y, and u with z. So when you take the derivative with one variable, so other variables treated as constants, just like constant. You will know derivative of the constant is 0. So here we claim that is u and v both are continuous. That is the first order partial derivative of u and v are exist with respect to x as well as y. What are the first order partial derivatives? So first order partial derivative is like that. Since u and v are function of x and y, you see del u by del x, the first order partial derivative of u with respect to x, e denotes. So that is total derivative. We take the dash or double dash or triple dash. That means it's the first order derivative, second order, third order. Here we take the partial derivative. We write u of ux. Ux means x is your suffix. Partial derivative of u with respect to x. Similarly, del y. That means u is a function of x and y. So it has a two partial derivative with respect to x as well as with respect to y. So you denote as uy and ux and uy. The symbol like that. Similarly, v has the two derivatives with respect to x and with respect to y. So these the all partial derivative must be exist in that domain. That is the first. That is the FZ is satisfying Cauchy-Riemann equations if the real and imaginary part of FZ u and v has first order partial derivatives, exist first order derivatives, and that exist in domain D. So what is the Cauchy-Riemann equations? That is a Cauchy-Riemann equation for FZ is equal to u plus IB is equal to u of x is equal to v of y, and u of y is equal to minus v of x. That is a CR equation of the function fz with respect to rectangular coordinates. This is rectangular form. If f dash z is exist, then f dash, what is the value of f dash z? The formula is, if you know u of x and v of x, then you can write the derivative of the functions directly by using derivative of u with respect to x plus derivative of v with respect to y. So you see u of x is equal to v of y. So you can replace here in place of ux as a your vy, that is vy, and v of x is equal to minus u of y. So another formula is v of y minus I u of y. So if partial derivative is known, then you can find its derivative. And if both the equations u of x is equal to v of y and u of y is equal to minus v of x, both are satisfied, then we say that the function fz is satisfying CR equations. If any one is invalid, then that the function fz does not satisfying CR equations. So now I have given some example. Fz is equal to z square. So at equating real and imaginary part, that is x plus iy whole square is equal to x square minus y square plus I to xy. I am taking the bracket here because this is the real part. So u is equal to x square minus y square and v is equal to 2xy. Now you take the partial derivative. Please, if you have a notebook, please find out what the partial derivative of u with respect to x, y, v with respect to x and y. Please check whether it is CR equation satisfying or not. Ansuman. Hello, Ansuman.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So I advise all the students, you have to write in your notebook and check whether the CR equation satisfy or not.
Okay, sir.
You write CR equation first. U of x is equal to v of y, right? And v of x is equal to minus u of y, or u of y is equal to minus vx. Now you check, find partial derivative. U of x is equal to 2x. U of y is equal to minus 2y. V of x is equal to 2y and v of y is equal to 2. Aja, electrical 266 Samir Ranjan. Electrical 119, electrical 266 Samir Ranjan Sahu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have checked it.
Which question, sir?
Already I have told you.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Which question? At least you tell me what that question.
So the x square minus y square plus I xy. Yes, sir.
You write first u, then v.
Yes,
then
sir.
You calculate ux, vy.
Yes,
so
sir. We derived it using both. Yes, sir. I did it,
both
sir.
are satisfied?
Yes, sir.
620. Sai Charan.
Yes, sir. Sir.
So it is satisfied or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Satisfy.
Yes, sir.
Satisfy, that is equation satisfy.
Yes, sir.
So CR equation satisfy because you see, if you calculate the derivatives, when you find the derivative with respect to x, y treated as a constant. So that is first is ux is equal to 2x, uy is equal to minus 2y, vx is equal to 2y, vy is equal to 2x. So according to CR equation, ux should be equal to vy. So it is right. Vx is equal to 2y, 2x. That is both values is equal to 2x. Similarly, u of y is equal to minus vx. It is a the result is v of x is equal to 2y, and that is u of y is equal to minus 2y. So CR equation satisfied. So you write that CR equation is satisfied. What is the derivative of the functions? F dash is equal to ux plus I vy. You remember this formula. So ux is equal to 2x plus I2y is equal to, taking 2 common, x plus iy, that's a 2z. So you see, if it is a z square, just to differentiate. If it is just like real calculus, it's a 2z. That is the derivative of 2x, that is x square is equal to 2x. So now we find that is CR equation in polar form. So polar form, you see, same questions I've given to you. So now what is the CR equation in polar form? That is question number 2. Derive CR equation in polar form, r and theta. W is equal to Fz. So Z is equal to r e to the I theta. Are you clear? So U is equal to W is equal to U plus IV in term of r and theta. So now you write U of r theta plus I V of r theta is equal to F of r e to the I theta. You find the derivative with respect to r and theta separately and equate real and imaginary part. So differential with respect to r. So if you take the differential, this is r. So can you do it? Differentiate. If this is your function, this is your function u of r theta plus I v r theta equal f of r e to the I theta. Differentiate with respect to r first. You differentiate with respect to r. So your left side will be u of r plus I v of r, but the right side will be, what the right side? Theta is constant, e to the ir f dash r e to the I theta. 1, equation 1. With respect to theta, theta means if you differentiate, that is this original equation. So you will find u theta plus I v theta is equal to, so differentiate with this, that is f dash r e to the I theta in with the functions, you know, r I e to the I theta. So this is you will find equation of 1 and 2. So now both equations, you see, just to solve both the equations, that is eliminate f dash r e to the I theta. Eliminate f dash r e to the I theta. Eliminate. So from 1 and 2, or you replace question number equation 1, put the value of question number 1, equation 1 in equation 2. If you put the equation 2, that is I r dy dr plus I dvy dr is equal to this. So now equating real and imaginary part, we will find two equations. del y del theta is equal to minus r del y del r, and del y del r is equal to del y del theta. These two equations is called CR equations. So in short form, that is r ur is equal to v theta, and u theta is equal to minus r vr. So that is called CR equations. You have to remember this. So f dash z, what is the f dash z? F dash z is equal to, this is the formula, e to the power minus I theta, because already know that is in rectangular form. Here e to the power minus I theta ur plus r e to the power I theta. Remember this. And 1 by r other form. These two form I have given, or I have written here. So now I have summary of this two. CR equation in rectangular form is u this, and f dash is this, and f dash z. So second, CR equation in polar form, r ur is equal to v theta, and u theta is equal to minus r vr, and the derivative of the functions with respect to polar form is this. Just I have given the summary. So my question is, examine CR equations of fz is equal to 1 by z to the power 10. So if fz is equal to 1 by z to the power 10 and replacing z is equal to x plus iy, find equating real and imaginary part. Again you find the derivative. It is very difficult in a rectangular form. The question is like that. If the degree of z, exponent of z is 2, so you can expand easily and do it. If it is 3 or 4 or 5 or onwards, so you cannot find the function, you cannot express the function in term of x and y. It is very difficult. So in that, the question is like that. If the exponent of z is more than 2, so always you apply polar form. So if apply here polar form, z is equal to r e to the I theta, then fz is equal to 1 by r to the power 10 into e to the power minus 10 theta, e to the power minus 10 theta. Of course, so Anshuman.
Yes, sir.
I have did a mistake here. So it is not a plus. This is minus, right? Okay. For all the students, I inform you that is I write fz is equal to 1 by r to the 10 e to the I 10 theta. So if you take e, that is minus e to the minus I 10 theta. So it will be cos 10 theta minus I sin theta. So I have written here plus. It is wrong. Please correct it. Please correct it in your material or anything, or you marked it. So it is not a plus. Are you understanding where is your mistake?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Because now you are, so now u is correct. U is equal to r theta cos 10 theta by r to the 10, and v r theta is equal to minus sin 10 theta this. Only that part is wrong, but here I have written v correctly. So if you find the derivative, del r is equal to, just take the derivative with respect to r, keeping z constant, theta constant. So it is just minus 10 by r to the 11 cos 10 theta, and del y del theta is equal to this. So dy dr is equal to this and this. So now you see, examine whether it is satisfies CR equation or not. CR equation is this: r e to the ur is equal to v theta, and r vr is equal to minus u theta. So it is true. You see, r e to the ur, the first equations, first del y del r is same as v del v by del theta. It is same because r cancel here. Similarly, other part is this. So now you conclude this CR equation satisfy. This problem cannot solve by rectangular form. We can find f dash z. How will you find the derivative? What is the derivative of these functions? The derivative function is minus 10 z to the power 11. I have explained, solved in details. You go through that. So now this is a very important functions. Analytic functions. These analytic functions depends on that is CR equations. Without CR equations, we cannot claim whether the function is analytic or not, right? So for the analytic function, what is the analytic functions? The function f of z is said to be analytic at the point, you know already differentiability at the point z is equal to z0. So that is already I have given the formula, but for the analytic for term, the function is said to be analytic at a point z0. Remember, the function is derivative at z0. Already I have given the formula. That is only, and I have to solve the questions at origin. But that is, it is not same as for analytic functions. The function f of z is analytic at the point z0 if f of z is differentiable the point itself at z0 and also all point in the some neighborhood of z0. You understand this point? The function is differentiable at z0 and also the function is differentiable at each and every point in some neighborhood of z0. Are you imagine neighborhood? Neighborhood means it is a small circles with a circle with a small radius. So radius means we are taking the radius as epsilon. So epsilon may be 1 by 100 or 1 by 1000 or 1 by lakh, but it is not equal to 0. So imagine what type of function, circle is that? That is called neighborhood of the point z0. So ordinarily, what is the neighborhood? Suppose your room number is 5. So your room 4 and room 6 are both are neighbor room. But if you go far, room number 10 or 12 or 15 or 100, they are not your neighbor. Only those very close to you, that is called neighbor. So here the function f of z is analytic at the point z is equal to z0 if the function is differentiable at z0 as well as the function is differentiable at each and every point in some neighborhood of z0. Then we say that the function is analytic at that point. Are you differentiate between analytic and derivative? Derivative at a point z0. For the analytic at the point means the function is differentiable at the point and differential at each and every point in the neighborhood of z0. That is called analytic at a point. Similarly, if the function is
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. So today, so if you have any doubt, please discuss with me. So, dear students, if I have any doubt, because I have not progressed so much, so I think that I will complete today's analytic. So, in your book, you have many questions. Examine the CR equation and find the derivatives. At least you go through that. So, if you have any doubt from beginning to till now, so you can discuss with me for the 10 minutes. Otherwise, I treat that you are not listening this lecture. Just log in and go. Anshuman?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have a doubt or not?
No, sir. Theory part is not there. I have to study this analytic function part yet again, means by myself. I have to study this analytical function by myself. Then I will ask out.
Oh, the analytic already you go through?
Yes, sir, you had sent the PDF earlier.
So PDF. No,
So
actually that material, what I have sent to you, it will help for you or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you go through my material. I have not include all the things what is given in your book. So I told you if I have a crazy. Now I will not compel the students. You go through other book that is Churchill or like that because it may not be available. If it is available, it is all right. So you at least go through at first my material, then to your just you go to your exercise and solve the questions, right? So in your after when you come to the campus, you will face the examination. So I propose that is will you omit theory part. So we'll give very important, more important on problems, right? So at least you solve the questions till now. So I'm not progressed so much for you. So now actually after analytic functions, your course will start for complex analysis. I'll go to analytic function. How will we construct analytic functions, harmony functions? Then I will go back to conformal mapping, linear fractional transformation. So after that I'll go to integrations. So for all the case onwards, every functions are analytic, right? Without analytic, you cannot study the nature of the or behavior of the function in the particular domain. So till now, I think that you will get 3 to 4 questions. One is how will you find arguments of the functions. Second is complex functions, that is mapping. And third is your examine the continuity, taking any path. So fourth is your CR equations. Question is given, examine the CR equations. So 3 to 4 questions till now you have got. So if you have any no doubt to all the students. As physics 5031. 5031.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Sitanshu Pradhan.
So you have any doubt till now?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Not till now.
Very good. So next class, I will call the name of the students, and students will be open, that is your video, and show me the class note what he has solved, right? Which problem, page by page you have to just open. I will see whether you have solved or not, right?
Yes,
Next class
fine.
I will discuss with you. Electrical 638. 638.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Atul Misra.
Very good. So any doubt?
Till now, no, sir. And when I will solve question, then doubt will
ठीक.
come. So I.
Very good. So last 10 minutes I will give to you for discussion.
Yes, sir.
So you may discuss freely about that doubt. I will request one thing to all. So if you will send the questions or any book, any question from your book, if you will not solve, so you should not think that I have not solved this question. I will directly contact the sir and sir will solve. You should not take this idea. At least you discuss with your group of students, friends. So I discuss with 3 or 4 or 5 or 10. If somebody has solved that questions, it is good for all the students. You can understand easily because the student will understand the student very easily. But teacher will, if teacher will explain, you may not be understand. So at least from your exercise or what will send to you. So you solve 50 or 60%. Not I will not claim for 100% for you. So at least you try to solve, because I am not with you. When you are campus, your teacher with you and a tutorial will be interact with this. Only our medium is your online. So you read yourself and take the help of your friends, and after that you can discuss with me. So I requested all the students, my students, that is electrical and physics. So in my this class till now I have taken last 4 years. So I have not failed any students. So all students are done well, and grade also very good. So I hope from you through online class, electrical and physics, you will do same things as previous, right? ठीक है. Now you leave the system and join other classes. Okay. Anshuman, close.
Thank you.
Anshuman,
Thank you, sir.
close. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you to all. Thank you to all.